On this tape, we're going to cover different submissions from the Kimura grip. We're going to start off on the feet. Zach behind me like this. The first thing you want to do when someone gets you from behind like this is you want to pick which hand you want to take. And it's always going to be the top hand. It's going to be a lot harder to pry the bottom one out from under. So from here, I want to scoop this arm behind the elbow. Okay, you don't want to be here, you're going to just pull his arm out. I want to scoop right behind the elbow. Now I'm going to take my hand right at his thumb and force it off just like that. Okay? Now as I slide his hand off, I want to grab my hands together just like this. In one pivoting motion, I'm going to pivot on this foot, spin all the way to his back to here. I'm going to drive down to the floor with my elbow and just catch him just like this on his hands and knees. Okay? And crank, causing him to flip over. My knee goes in the side, step over his head, and sit back with his arm. Again, he has me here like this. First thing, you want to drop down and base right away, okay? If he happens to get you up in the air to throw you, right as he lifts you up in the air, hook his leg right here, defending, so if he does throw, you're going to land on top of him, okay? So drop into base, wrap the elbow here. I'm going to take my hand, slide his hand right off, grabbing my wrist, okay? Keep his arm bent. Now in one motion, I circle, drop down, flipping him over. Knee comes in the stomach, step over his head, sit back, switch the grip, hug it, and catch the arm. One more time. This time a little bit faster. I wrap the arm, push this off. Okay, now as soon as I get this free, circle, flip to here, okay, again. I wrap the arm here, I want to pick the hand that's on top, shove his hand down, and grab here, okay? So in fast motion, I'm going to grab here, push it off, now circle, flipping him, knee over, step over his head, and sit back. Now, from the same spot, as I circle him around, as I pivot and drop him, he may flatten out right here, and I may not get him all the way over to flip. All I have to do is pin my elbow down and put the pressure here anyway. Drop here and put pressure. Once again, I wrap his arm, I'm going to shove his hand off, get in the grip here. Now I circle around, as I drive down, he flattens out. Okay? From here, keep my forearm and elbow into his shoulder and put pressure driving towards a spot in between his head and his head on the floor. Just like that. Okay, one more time. Wrap here good. I'm going to shove this off and get a good bite here. Now I'm going to pivot on my foot, circle all the way around, drive it down. Okay, from here, elbow in and put pressure. Now another one here when I'm on the ground, he's on my back, but no hooks are in yet. Okay? As I'm here, I hook this again. I'm going to shove his arm off and get the grip. Now, I'm going to shoot this leg back as I roll over my shoulder. Notice this foot comes in here to hook. This one comes here to trap his leg so he can't roll. Keep this pin tight and crank this way. Okay, this hook comes in here. This traps his leg so he can't roll. Pin this tight and crank. Again, he's on my back. Wrap here tight, shove this and get it off. Okay? Now as I circle, this leg on the same side I have his arm is going to turn into a hook here, just like this. Okay? Now this leg is going to come here and trap, pin this down, and crank. Wrap, push it off, circle, trap, and crank. One more time from a different angle. He has me here. Wrap here. Push the hand off. Get the setup. Now as I circle out, hook this leg, okay? Trap this leg here like this. Pin my elbow down and turn. Okay, another one from the same position. He catches me here, okay? Now I'm going to use that hook that I put in before. As I roll this time in slow motion, I put this hook in right here. I'm going to fling him over, away from me, circling around, keeping the same bite on his arm, stepping up, step over his head, and sit back with the arm lock. Again, he catches the arm. Try it free here, circle, hook in, flip him over, circle to here, come up, knee in the stomach, step over his head, and sit back. One more time. Push this down, circle, hook him, fling him over the top, up to my knees. My knee comes inside. I'm going to use this grip, okay? I push down, I pull up here. If he tries to turn into me, I just put pressure rolling him that way. Okay, there's a lot of pain in the arm here. Step over his head, pinch the knees, switch the grip, and sit back.